Elon has done it again. Watch this.
Good evening, I'm Cheryl Preheim. Federal workers have a little more than 48 hours to defend what they accomplished at work last week or be fired.
Whoa, fired? You mean let go? Laid off? Done? You mean they got 48 hours to tell them why they should be kept around? Whoa, that's a hard one.
It's a nerve-wracking time for the 44,000 federal employees
I think
around Metro.
now is a nerve-wracking time.
All part of billionaire Elon Musk's plan, backed by the Trump administration, to cut what they say is waste in the federal government. This new threat tonight first surfaced with Musk's post on X.
This guy's telling people on his own billion-dollar platform, previously Twitter, now X, you got 48 hours to tell me why I should keep you around, or you're going to get the old out of here.
11 Alive has independently confirmed this email was sent tonight to federal workers and includes a deadline of 11:59 p.m. Monday for...
First on X, and then he sends them an email. Okay, I mean, not everybody has X, so I guess they did need to get an email, but 11:59 p.m. Monday, that's not 48 hours. He should have done that like 11:59 p.m. Tuesday. At least give them 2 days.
Employees to respond to prove their worth or be fired. Here in Atlanta, growing pushback against the Trump administration's actions. A group calling itself Common Defense met at Manuel's Tavern in Ponce Highland tonight. The organization is mainly made up of veterans, and veterans make up nearly 30% of the more than 2.2 million federal...
She said 2.2 million federal employees. 30% of that is veterans, but 2.2 million federal employees. I had no idea there were that many federal employees. Jeez.
Employees. One of the Common Defense's organizers says this shakeup by Musk is too much.
They are continuing to serve this country and to be treated so dishonorably by a bunch of people who have no idea what sacrifice.
Okay, look. First of all, I'm a prior veteran, military service. I'm a veteran. I did work in the government too for a while. Now I own my own business. You know, because you're serving your country doesn't mean you need to be hired your entire life. You have to have a function in any job you're doing to be kept on. Civilians get let go all the time. They get kicked to the curb, laid off, fired if a company goes out of business or their overhead gets too much and they have to downsize some. Regular people out here, not federal employees, but regular people out here are catching the old axe all the time. They're getting kicked to the curb, laid off all the time. So, that's not a good argument. I think Musk is right. You need to provide a reason why you're working and what you are doing that keeps the federal government going before they just keep you on. If your answer is, I don't really know what I do around here, then you're probably not needed.
What faith in democracy, what America is all about, really pushes me every day to do what I do.
He has a job to do every day. He knows what he's doing.
His plan to cut the workforce. He spoke to a crowd of supporters at the Conservative Political Action Conference just outside of Washington. He went as far as to say that he is dominating Washington and sending bureaucrats packing. He
is dominating Washington. Every news day is like having your cake and eating it too, because every morning when you wake up, there's going to be new stuff with Donald Trump and Elon Musk leading in the news lines. So
we fought through hell together, but in the end, we achieved the great liberation of America. We're liberating our country right now.
He's liberating our tax dollars. I think something really does need to be done about the number of federal employees and the size of the federal government. I mean, I couldn't believe that number of 2.3 million full-time employees. There's actually 3 million employees if you count part-time employees. But I looked up just the numbers, and you can find this at usafacts.org. The total for these departments is, I mean, if you like the defense and the military, 775,000. Veterans Affairs is 433,000. Homeland Security is 212,000. The Justice Department, 114,000 employees. Treasury's 98,000. Agriculture is 88,000. Health and Human Services, 81,000. The Department of Interior is 63,000. The Social Security Administration has 59,000 employees, and the list goes on. I mean, there's just NASA has 18,000 employees, almost 18,000. So I mean, it's a lot. I mean, just a lot of employees, and most of these federal employees are in California. 147,500 are in California. Virginia has 150,000. Maryland's 142,000. I mean, they're all around that D.C. area, and then in California. So I mean, I think there needs to be a little shrinkage. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Tell me if you think, no, we need more federal employees, or that the government's just right. They don't spend too much money, or maybe they spend way too much money. Let me know what you think. And tell me if I'm crazy for thinking Elon Musk's doing a good job making people who work, and people who don't do any work, kick them to the curb. Yeah, it's hard to say that. People have families, they have lives. But people have been having families and lives in the rest of the world, not a government job, but just regular, old, everyday Jack and Jill. Jack and Diane working every day. They got to find jobs. They get laid off and get fired, and they still do it. And you don't hear people across the country screaming and yelling and complaining that those people are losing their jobs. People getting laid off all the time. So, hey, like and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this video. I'm going to start doing some more videos like this and giving my opinion on things. Of course, if you don't like it, go in the comments and let me know why you think differently. Try to be polite. If you're not polite, if you don't have anything, I won't say if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it, because if you don't agree with me, I want you to tell me you don't agree with me if you think I'm wrong. But if you are ugly and you know what I'm talking about, then you probably won't get your comment. Don't write a whole book, because it's probably going to get kicked to the curb anyway if you're being ugly or hateful in your comments. So do me a favor, subscribe, share, so everybody can watch and give their opinions, and we can all talk about it. Hey, I'm PawPaw. Y'all take it easy.